Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Matthews, and I am teaching a master class called Mindful Manifestation. I really look forward to seeing everyone there. This will be information that will change your life. Some of it will be new, some of it will be a reminder. Be mindful. Mindful manifestation. It's free in how you can change the course of your life.
Dan is right. His Mindful Manifestation Masterclass will change your life, just like it did mine. Dan will completely change your perspective on how the world around you works, and he will give you the knowledge of how to create the life that you love.
It's not just by chance. It's not just by luck. It's not just by being born in the right place at the right time. It's by law. And not just by law that we think of as something vague and spiritual, but the spiritual laws, the universal laws, are truly universal. They describe how things work in biology, in living things. They describe how things work in physics and chemistry and astronomy, and in how we develop in our personal lives. They are truly universal laws. For every physical law, there's a corresponding spiritual law. And sometimes the spiritual laws are difficult to understand, but by studying carefully and by looking at the relationship between the spiritual laws and the physical laws, we can look at things like the flow of water or the force of gravity or how things move through space. How does light work? And we can apply those physical laws, and it works for everyone every time because they're spiritual laws, they're universal laws. There's a phrase that says, as above, so below. And that means that the things that happen in our hearts, in our lives, in our spiritual development can be described by the things that happen around us in nature, around us in the physical world around us. As above, so below. The same laws. The same phrase is also said, as within, so without. If we can see it from the outside, we can also sense it or understand what's happening inside. And it's a marvelous way to how you understand the world around you and your path through the world and how you can achieve goals, set goals, how you can become a better, more expanded version of yourself and move through life in a predictable way successfully.
It's been incredibly insightful. I love the way Dan is able to relate his experience and his insight to all of us. And it has made me become a lot more aware. It's been an incredible journey. I love the way Dan is able to explain everything in simple language with his scientific background and insights and relate it to everyday situations and how we can use the material. I highly, highly recommend that you join the group and take part of his program. You will love it.
With Dan, he created such a clear path for me to understand. He took those relatively complex concepts and really broke them down, really made them understandable. The insights and questions he raised on a weekly basis allowed me to really practically take the concepts and really relate them to my life in such a meaningful way. I couldn't have asked for a better teacher than Dan Matthews.
One of the great teachers that I've found is Dan. He has a very deep understanding of the laws of the universe, and he just has such fun exploring how those laws can work in one's life. So he's an awesome translator of those classical texts, and his lessons help me translate the information into my personal life experience. If you want to level up, if you want to raise your awareness, if you want to see the results of a raised consciousness in your own life, then I really recommend you taking his course. He brings those classical texts to life.
I'm really looking forward to this. I think everyone that comes will enjoy it and will get a new insight into how they can change to the person they would love to be and share some thoughts and some insights that will help everyone that's there to understand and become better versions of themselves. Thanks for being with us today. My goal is to give you value with every lesson. If you would like us to notify you every time a new lesson is ready, click subscribe below, then turn on notifications. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.